back again. As you can see, we built the Otway tour bus, the Ot bus, to drive us out of lockdown. And right, this week I picked 6 songs I quite fancy playing, and there are some clues along the way of which I might have chosen. And I'll start with this one. It's quite nice because obviously we're on the bus and we're on a journey. And one of the things I wrote about this song is when we had the big hit campaign, we did a lot of B-sides because you're allowed to have 3 different formats for the hit, and it meant I could write a lot of songs for the B-side, and this is one of the songs I wrote for the B-side. And I always remember when I was growing up, people said, oh, you can only use American cities in songs, the English ones always sound a bit naff. And I always disagreed with that. I think there's a lot of them. I obviously didn't use things like Leighton Buzzard in this song, but I did use a few other local places, and I like it. And it's about my youth, and it's about growing up, and it's about Aylesbury. Gonna head on down to the county town, the place where I was born. Gonna ask my childhood sweetheart to tell me how I've done. I always used to worry a lot about what I'd become. Guess it's only really her who will know if I have won. There's a reunion at the Grange County Secondary School, where there's a bunch of us forced together at a formative age. We couldn't pass our 11 plus. Strange lesson at the age of 11. You find that life ain't chance, and if at first you don't succeed, you've already been a failure once. Amersham to Missenden, from Wendover to the Vale of Aylesbury, that's me, and down the 413. Amersham to Missenden, from Wendover to the Vale of Aylesbury, that's me, and down the 413. I'm gonna wander into the Bell Hotel at the bottom of the market square. I'll ask the girl behind the bar, do you still have bands playing here? I can tell her that I've written something new. Can I get my guitar? There might be someone who remembers me from 1974. The Bucks Herald is a local paper serving the community. I'm going to ask the editor, they'll do a piece on me. I can say that I've got some new photos done, and I know they've got some archive stuff. I guess they will do something if the hit gets high enough. Amersham to Missenden, from Wendover to the Vale of Aylesbury, that's me, heading down the 413. Amersham to Missenden, from Wendover to the Vale of Aylesbury, that's me, heading down the 413. Amersham to Missenden, from Wendover to the Vale of Aylesbury, that's me. Right, next, do you know what it is yet? I thought it would be good to do something from Montserrat, my last album. And this is a song I wrote with Murray. And it came about, I remember reading an article in the newspaper about people's memories and what they remember most about people and the most significant things in relationships. And it wasn't, funnily enough, the first time they slept with somebody. It was the first time they'd kissed them. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, I remember kissing her, and I remember kissing her. And I actually just made a list. And there were the sort of like high romantic spots of my life. So I wrote this song with Murray about the significant kisses in one's life. And it was quite funny. I did say to the band, go on, think about it. Can you work out, you know, your 5 significant kisses? You don't have to say what they are, but can you? And funnily enough, quite a few of them could. Okay. Sum up your life in just 5 kisses. Kissing like snakes, kissing like fishes. Well, that first kiss was a teenage heaven, the favourite bit of my education. Of all the moments I recall, that's my favourite of them all. I remember where I was and precisely what she wore. I'd know that perfume anywhere because I ran my fingers through her hair. Sum up your life in just 5 kisses. Building blocks or burning bridges. 2 kisses, just 1 lover. 1 when we met and 1 when it was over. So how is it you choose between the good times and the blues? The start of something great, then something delicate just breaks. When you part and when you meet, you taste the bitter and the sweet. Sum up your life in just 5 kisses. Tears and hopes, fears and wishes. Just 1 kiss to years of scheming, engineering that chance meeting. I'd adored you for so long, I was sure you were the one. I had everything in place, then my fingers touched your face. The moment had come and then was gone because the chemistry was wrong. Sum up your life in just 5 kisses. Kissing like snakes, kissing like fishes. Sum up your life in just 5 kisses. Include the hits, don't forget the misses. There you go. Okay, here we go, next song. This song for me was always a confidence builder. You know, there were times, you know, in my life, especially when I started, when I walked on stage, I didn't feel like a star. And I just felt a bit, you know, like a normal person. And I used to have to build my confidence. And sometimes, when confidence was thin and not very much there, I would start with this song. And I would start the song feeling like a mouse, but finishing the song feeling like, no, that one. Out of all the animals I've ever seen in my life, tigers, bears, giraffes, you know what they're like. If we have a choice to be what we want in this place called a zoo, and if I must be an animal in this jungle, can I be a lion? Of all the arguments and fights in my life, to hang on to some cash and all the trouble and strife. If we have a choice to be what we want out and in the affray, and if I must be an animal and learn survival, can I be a lion? Can I be a lion? Can I be untamable, feline, strong, and most of all, a cool cat? Can I be a lion? 'Cause lions are like that. Out in the distance, I hear the call of the wild. Is it time to run? Is it time to start the stampede? If I have a choice to be what I want to be and to believe that I am an animal, king of the jungle, I am a lion. I am a lion. I am untamable, feline, strong, and most of all, a cool cat. I am a lion, because I am like that. There you go. Let's see the difference. I mean, I'm quite different star now, aren't I? I'm confident. I look as if I know what I'm doing. Don't I? I don't know if you noticed there was a bit of an easing down of the lockdown last week, which meant you could travel to your place of work, and as long as you kept your distance, you could sort of like travel, which meant that Deadly was able to visit me on a sort of purely work basis, and I mean, Deadly was quite pleased that we had to keep, at least 4 metres apart. Deadly thought keeping even more distance between me and him was more sensible. Made a couple of things. One, he brought up the t-shirts, so we were able to mail out the t-shirts, and the lockdown t-shirts, they look great, don't they? I did get a few of extra of each size, so if you still want one, do order one, and there's a good chance you'll get one. And if you reserved one and haven't ordered it yet, do so, because after Wednesday they go on the open market, and so you might lose it. But that wasn't the only good thing about Deadly turning up. The other thing he was able to do was bring my theremin. Now, can you imagine how much I've missed my theremin? And seriously, it's been 9 weeks without being able to go. You can imagine, can't you? And it's not just been me that's been missing that. The friend who I've been staying with has been missing me going as well. So, let's use it. Let's use it in anger. I know you want to hear this. And that's one of the reasons you come to gigs, to hear me go. So you go. There's a message coming in the air. It comes from crazy horses fighting everywhere. It's a warning, it's on every tongue. Gotta stop those crazy horses on the run. What a show! There they go, smoking up the sky. Yeah. Crazy horses and their riders, and you and I. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Well, they never stop. No. And they never die. They just keep on pumping how they fog the sky. Crazy horses, all they ever hold, they just keep on moving. It's all our fault. So, there they go, smoking up the sky. Yeah. Crazy horses and their riders, and you and I. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. You know you've missed it. I have. Okay, couple more. Now this song is great. This is, on my achievements as a songwriter, this is my third biggest achievement. Right? Now we know what the top two are, don't we? They are the hits. But this one, and this is absolutely true. No word of a lie, while we've been doing the lockdowns, I got a request to play a song. And it's from this girl, right? And I'd written this song about her 40 years ago, and she still likes it. That's wonderful. I mean, you know, you grow up and you learn that things don't fall into place. Like I always, all the songs I wrote about girls, they would like them, and you know, you realise no, they don't actually. They're embarrassed about them. But Jackie actually still likes this song. I wrote about her. So Jackie, I'm more than happy to play this song for you. And yeah, you've given it fresh life. Here you go. Standing in Aylesbury Market Square, holding hands with Jackie de Barbara. I ain't got long, I'm making plans for leaving home. And Jackie in black satin, red rings around her eyes, after a late night the night before. Come back, darling, all is forgiven. I've even forgotten that you ever said goodbye. Come back, darling, your love is amazing. We ain't got time to play games of waiting anymore. I recall as she turned to go, her jet black eyes said cheerio. And I was off to the city to make a fortune overnight. But Jackie, it isn't quite what I thought it would be like. I miss you, so come up and stay the night. Come back, darling, all is forgiven. I've even forgotten that you ever said goodbye. Come back, darling, your love is amazing. We ain't got time to play games of waiting anymore. I can't really complain, but it's all gone wrong. I make a living and I get along. My flat is not a palace, but there's room for more than one. And Jackie, this summer looks so promising. We've already lit the fire, let's keep it going. Come back, darling, all is forgiven. I've even forgotten that you ever said goodbye. Come back, darling, your love is amazing. We ain't got time to play games of waiting anymore. Come back, darling, cause all is forgiven. And I've even forgotten that you ever said goodbye. Come back, darling, your love is amazing. We ain't got time to play games of waiting anymore. There you go. Hope you still like it now. Okay, a lot of you might wonder what's going to happen next week. Now there's no lockdown shows. What I thought I would do next week, if you think you're going to miss all this, is maybe, I'm probably, almost certainly, same time next week, I would deliver my roadmap, how we get out of lockdown, and what we've got to look forward to. Because I know people keep saying it, but it is true. But one day, there'll be more Otway gigs. And I've spent, you know, obviously these 9 weeks thinking of, you know, what they would be and what and all the exciting things I could do. And I have a problem when I have a lot of time to think. It's just dangerous. Okay, I'll just run through the birthdays. Wendy Willett's 50 today. Birthday's on Sunday. Sue Kensworthy said, wish Gary Goodchild a birthday. And Nick, Sue Kensworthy said, wish Gary Goodchild and Nick, I've written this down wrongly. Anyway, one of you will have a birthday on Sunday, and it's probably their mum Barbara. Alan Joseph is 60, our promoter, he's 60 on Sunday. James and Lorraine said, say happy birthday to Elsie, who turned 18 on Thursday. Martin Drake's 60th birthday, which will be on Tuesday. Lucy Sheldrick, happy birthday this week from Chris Tuffin. Brian Cowan with Victoria, a birthday on the 21st. Gary Goodchild's got a birthday. Pam said Alan Ireland, right, the merchandiser, is his birthday on the 3rd of June. And Mark Thompson said, could I give a shout out to Bernard, Cole, Wally and Tomo from Ulverston, which of course I'm more than happy to do. Okay, last thing, it should be something rather stupid to finish off the whole lockdown shows with, and what better than a Wild Willie Barrett song called Giddy Headbutts. And as most of you know, we built this basically to do headbutts, and tonight I've had to be very careful with it in case I break it. Last show doesn't matter. Went downtown for a cup of tea and I saw two skinheads looking at me while I give them headbutts. Walking on the beach in a force 10 gun, I saw three hippies saving a whale while I give them headbutts. Now they've gone back to India. Lots of people in a line waiting for a number 9. Not me, I walk right up to the front. Excuse me, you jump in the queue. Now, by then, I got involved in this head-on collision with this tanker driver who wondered what him I went through my windscreen, through his windscreen, and give him a bloody headbutt. I went to the doctor for a pill. Oh, so you feeling ill? I've got an headache. Last first class was, then this fellow really in the sport, 15 karate, you know the sort. Did I give him a headbutt? No, baby did. Thank you. There was a lovely series of 9 shows. Thank you so much if you've got this far, and especially if you've watched them all. I've been very impressed. So has the baby. And if you want to know what happens next Saturday, I'll come on here in one means or another to say what happens with the roadmap out of the lockdown. And here we go. Take it away, Otway.